Today we're having a look at Creative Fabrica, and this thing is wild because you can generate everything in one place. Images, videos, voiceovers, music, and sound effects, literally allowing you to create complete videos from start to finish.
There are multiple images on this strip.
It's a series of stills.
Oh. Sorry, guys. Is the movie not ready yet?
Movie? Let me tell you exactly how I made the sequence we just watched. Let's start off with how I created the starting image. Friends of the channel will remember the woman in sequin dress that I've used in many different videos. So what you want to do is go to the tab over here on the left side. Go to Image Generator. Down here, you can see that you can add reference image, which will, in this case, be the woman in the sequin dress. I would like to use NanoBanana Pro, but you also have the option to use NanoBanana 2, Grok, and other engines as well. I want the format to be in 16:9 because it is for a video, and I don't want this to be public. I want it to be private just for me. Now let's add the reference image. And to create the prompt, I suggest you to use an LLM, like ChatGPT or Grok. I used Grok in this case, where I basically asked for the woman in reference image wearing a white tank top and denim shorts. She is inside a very dark and modern museum. Dark walls, glass for the exhibition. Could be jewelry or something very expensive in the exhibition inside a castle. And after a few seconds, I got a long, detailed prompt. I'm gonna leave it on the screen one moment so you can see it. And the image I got was this one. Once you have the image you want to use as your start frame, it's time to animate it. So let's go over here to this button, Generate Video. Here we can see that we have the start frame, and down here we can see all the models that we can use to generate the video. SeeDance 2.0 is very popular, but I do think that Kling 3.0 still is a little bit better because you can generate it up to 1080p. You can generate up to 15 seconds if you want to, and I always put it on private, format 16:9. Kling is also very good in generating multi-shot scenes. Now let me show you how that works, because there is a secret here in making your video look very, very realistic. Instead of generating multiple images and angles using NanoBanana Pro, or even Studio AI's Edit Image feature, I have found that Kling 3.0 is even better in generating multi-shot scenes and create new angles for you compared to, for example, NanoBanana Pro. The results are super realistic. So what you want to do is take your start frame, drag it into an LLM, and here you can see I have written, I am using this image as a starting frame, and so on. You can see the prompt here. You might have a short conversation. Grok suggested too many shots. And at the end of the day, I ended up using 4 shots. Copy the prompt and you drop it into Studio AI. You do have the option of director mode. That helps you out choosing the time of day, lighting, composition, and so on. That works better if it's not multi-shots. So in this case, I'm gonna leave this off. And we basically hit generate. I had to generate the next image of the scientists investigating this film reel a few times, and I was happy with this one I got here. Same process. You want to write your idea into an LLM to help you generate a more detailed prompt as I had here, and animate it like before.
You can also add dialogue when using Kling 3.0 and SeeDance 2.0.
But sometimes it doesn't work straight away, so in this case, I did generate it 3 times, and I combined and edited them together. As you can see down here in the edits in DaVinci Resolve, I also added a cut here where our character eavesdropping on the scientists, because whatever you generate, you still have to have a human touch and use your editing skills. AI generates, you choose. The final scene that I added was the end titles, and here I had to use a few different engines before it worked, because even Kling struggles with text. Here we have Kling, not very good, SeeDance 1.5, VO 3.1 fast. This one was quite good, but there was a voiceover, so I basically used that animation, but the sound was from a different generation. And I think it worked really well together.
So now that we have generated all of our scenes, it's time to make the music.
So let's go over to Audio and AI Music Generator. Here you have different models to choose from: Lyria 3, Lyria 2, and 11 Labs. And as you can see here, I generated a few different ones, but I ended up using Echoes of the Void sequence. And my prompt is here. I'm gonna leave it on the screen a bit as always, so that you can have a look. I used Lyria 3 because I think the quality was better. Let's have a quick listen to it. You might have to edit the music track just a little bit for it to match your sequence, but generating music is super fast using Studio AI, and the quality is very high. Now let's add some dialogue.
Even though Kling 3.0 and SeeDance 2.0 can generate dialogue, you might want to add some extra dialogue or voiceover in general.
Like I needed in this sequence where our main character is eavesdropping to the scientist talking. So what you want to do is go to Audio and AI Speech Generator. Over here you can write your dialogue. You can add emotions if you use the bracket, where you have different moods, situational, character, accents, emotions, and so on. I ended up using dramatic, and I went with a British woman, and it is super fast to generate. Let's just do that. 1, 2, done, in less than 2 seconds.
What does it mean?
It is really fast and high quality voices. The last thing we need is sound effects.
Again, we go to Audio and AI Sound Effect Generator. I just needed the sound of the popcorn popping, so I just wrote popcorn popping in a pot. You can choose the length, and if you want it to be a loop. It generates the high quality sound effect super fast. So head over to Creative Fabrica and try it out yourself. I've added a link in the description with a discount for you.
If you like this video, make sure to check out this video as well if you want to learn more about AI filmmaking.